There is a significant fire taking place right now in central Sydney's CBD. You can see the smoke coming out of these helicopter shots. We'll very shortly take you to some of those shots and see what's taking place. But just to explain for you, we're in Surrey Hills near Central Station. This particular fire is probably within about 300 metres of where we're going to air with you right now. We have seen the blaze. We've seen 30 and 40 metre flames coming out of the top of that building as it was on fire. We're hearing that 50 people have been evacuated from that building, which is on Elizabeth Street, and as you can see, is right next to Central Station. So it will obviously be a significant disruption to not only traffic in that area, but also then to the potential trains. Around this area, you can see there are cars on fire. Another building adjoining this building had also caught fire at one stage. The fire services have done a terrific job in bringing that under control. But this would be one of the biggest blazes that's been seen in Australia's metropolitan cities in recent years. It is a significant event, as I say, will cause major disruption. And quite clearly also is significant in terms of it. You can see people behind there at some of the train, the light rail stations, basically waiting for it. You can also see now that these flames have gone into adjoining buildings, but it is going to be a massive disruption as we go. We'll bring you back more details as we go to air today, but we'll resume with other parts of the program today and basically tell you that it's all about the issue of PricewaterhouseCoopers and the scandal for getting information. And this is about Australia's biggest accounting firm. There's other bits and pieces going on around today, but in the meantime, we might just move away from those pictures for a moment and just bring you up to date with some of the latest market information with my colleague Ed Boyd, who's standing by. Ed, these pictures we're seeing here are pretty dramatic, most significant that we're seeing in recent times, aren't they?
Yeah, they sure are, Ross. I haven't seen a fire like this ever before up close. I mean, it's literally 150 metres away from News Corp's headquarters in Surrey Hills. I've just read a report from the Daily Telegraph saying it looks like the fire may have broken out at about 5 minutes past 4 Eastern Standard Time. We could see out our second floor window and just see these massive, thick clouds of smoke billowing up into the air, giant red hot flames. There's lots of crowds of people as well standing out on the streets. They've come out of their apartment blocks and office buildings and are just observing from a distance at what is going on. You can see it's still clearly a massive blaze there. Still going to take quite a long period of time, I imagine, for the fire services to get that under control, Ross. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Ed, and you can also see there that there's adjoining apartment buildings. There, at one stage, the flame had spread to one of those apartment buildings. They had been concerns there as well. But just to explain to you where this is, so Central Station almost adjoins this building, and you can see behind there the light rail stop that basically is right beside Central Station. So this is in the heart of Sydney. You can see vehicles have already been destroyed. And this particular building here is right next to, almost virtually across the road from one of Woolworth's key executive offices. So this is giving you some sense of just the central nature of it and the work that's being done by the fire services to try and bring this blaze under control. But the flames were certainly much bigger earlier on, but you can see from these shots now coming from the helicopter, just the heat that is within this blaze and also just the potential danger because of the proximity of this particular building to other buildings in the immediate environment. As I say, some of those being apartment blocks. And so this is where there will be serious troubles. My colleague Kieran Gilbert is also standing by. Kieran, this is clearly an emergency situation right now taking place in central Sydney. And these pictures are significant. They're dramatic. And you can see even collapses taking place as we're going to air now.
And even when it looks like the firefighters have got the upper hand, look at that now. Look at that erupt there.
Yes.
We're told that there are explosions from nearby. People are hearing explosions as this building is going up. But when it looks like they're getting the upper hand and then it flares again and then those huge flames erupt once again. But as you said earlier, Ross, the flames initially were so large and so intense that there were there must have been huge concern in the nearby buildings, those apartment buildings, those office headquarters that you alluded to as well. There are several fire crews you can see there doing an incredible job, but a great deal at stake, both lives and property.